Today we're going to talk about t-shirt scams. Yes, we all have been in Walmart and seen them really cool licensed shirts. I mean, I even have a Sesame Street one that says I was raised on the street. I mean, these things are hilarious. You walk by them and you have to pick them up. I mean, there's so many cool ones. But unfortunately, I mean, we're kind of past the days where you could go into a t-shirt store like Daffy Dan's, which we have in the United States and pretty much locally to my area, and we could get custom t-shirts made. Nowadays, you have to really do a little bit of research to make sure you're not going to get ripped off, because we have sites like Teechip who have ripped off my wife and multiple other people I know, and thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of other people, as I'm doing a little bit of research and find out throughout the years for over a decade now. And it kind of sucks because it started out pretty simple and plain here with an interview with Raymond Lee way back over 10 years ago. And he had this like vision for a great entrepreneurial t-shirt site. And since then, going all the way back from 2006 to now, we have thousands upon thousands of bad reviews, all 1 stars, about never receiving your product. I mean, right here, I placed an order for one t-shirt on 6/1/2020, and as of today, 7/4/2020, my order has not even shipped. I emailed asking for a refund, and I got a BS email saying my order cannot be canceled because it's already being printed. $30 gone. If I don't receive my shirt by the end of this month, I will be contacting them again. If you scroll down, I mean, just do a Google for Teechip, and you'll find thousands upon thousands of bad reviews and people never getting their money back unless they actually file a claim with their credit card company or PayPal. The problem is, if you contact Teechip directly, they'll tell you, oh, you have a COVID-19 situation, so our orders are delayed right now. Please be patient. Wait 5 more weeks. The problem is they try to trick you into going past the 90-day typical limit that you have to file a claim with your credit card company and or PayPal, so they don't have to give you any kind of refund at all. So they do that. And on top of that, they'll give you bogus tracking numbers. And they'll say, oh, here's your tracking number, but somehow the tracking number is screwed up. So just check back in 5 weeks and let us know if you didn't receive your order. But yes, my wife got screwed completely by them. So I told her to file a claim with the credit card company, because these people won't do nothing at all. They just get bogus tracking numbers. And say, for instance, right now it says July 5th on my computer. Say we emailed them right now, they respond back with an automated response saying, oh, don't worry, because of the COVID-19 situation, your shirt has been delayed. Expect it to ship by June 23rd, 2020. Guess what? That's 2 weeks ago. So how's it going to ship 2 weeks ago? They can't even get their facts straight at all. But in any case, Raymond Lee started out, and it started out as Ooshirts.com. And right here, we're going to Ooshirts.com. And right here, it cross-promotes over to Teechip.com. So yes, they promote themselves later on. And the people who actually do receive products, they tend to basically be the wrong size. Say you order 3 shirts, you only get 2. And, they basically will screw you on orders. You won't even get the right order. And if you wash them once time, like say right here where it says this girl, let's see the shirt zoomed in right here. This girl loves her Shetland sheepdog. By the time you wash it one time, even in cold water, it'll probably fade away from what I'm seeing by countless upon countless reviews. And on top of that, people are actually suing them for copyright infringement, such as Jeff Dunham here. They're selling basically face masks for COVID-19, which they do not have permission from Jeff Dunham or his intendee copyrights and such, as well as these shirts. So yes, they're selling quite a bit of copyright infringed items here. And I'm going to go back to their site right here, Teechip.com, and let's see if we can find a copyright infringed shirt just by going to the men's section here. I mean, it shouldn't take long. Dum-da-dum-da-dum. Dum-da-dum-da-dum-da-dum-dum. What else? What do we have here? Oh, we got the likeness of Reba McEntire being used, which is clearly a copyright violation. So I don't think Reba would be too happy with her shirt being sold illegally without permission right here. And this is just one of countless examples. And I've had pretty close and personal experience with t-shirt scams more recently, because being in the mini classic scene, we're on Reddit and Discord and such, and we run into scam artists quite a bit here, and me and a few other people in the scene have been trying to take them out. And one example of this is right here, people who post like this right here. Just look at the shirt right here. This is a complete scam. And it goes back to an actual site, which I think is actually part of Teechip and Ooshirts as well. I mean, there are 14 kind of like a pseudonym out account sites, but you can zoom in on this shirt, and what these people basically do is they'll post fake messages saying, I like this. just like that, with nothing else at all. And then they'll try to get to the PM for details. But if you look closely at the shirt, you'll see the wrinkles on here. The wrinkles don't even go into the logo at all. This is just a complete Photoshop edit here. And they've actually posted shirts on our Reddit with this little logo right here, my Rockin' the Classics logo. And this is ridiculous, because what happens is people will actually say, hey, that's a cool shirt, how do I get it? And then the person like Darren Jones 787 here will say, PM me. And then you PM them, and they'll ask for your credit card information, and guess what? Identity theft. And you go through here and just go through deleted posts here of people that I've had to ban. There are multiple shirts here that have gone through. I mean, we've dealt with like 50 of these fake accounts over time. And the other people that I was talking to about this, they're basically, it looks like it goes back to a valid t-shirt site, but doing more research, I mean, why would a valid t-shirt site need to have like 50 different alt accounts posting mysterious, questionable topics like I like this and not actually like linking to the site? It's ridiculous. But in the case of Teechip, I told my wife to file a claim with the credit card company, because if you do deal with them, don't contact them personally. Just make a claim with PayPal or your credit card company, and they will give you your money back. And just show them evidence, because even going through these reviews here, I think some of the ones that are legitimate on here, like giving it like green and all that, are fake, because I've read personally for 4 hours straight thousands upon thousands of bad reviews, and everything in these reviews is exactly what myself and a few dozen others that I've contacted personally have dealt with. I mean, do not order from them. I mean, this is ridiculous. Look at this. I ordered 2 t-shirts on June 8th. I received my PayPal receipt, but nothing from the company. When I tried to find out the status, you have to have an order number, which they never sent me. I received a canned response to my question, saying they are shipped 5 to 21 days after ordering, which we are past. I attempted to send an email today to the address on the PayPal receipt, but it bounced. I disputed the charge on my credit card. Do not purchase from this company. They will take your money and send you nothing, not even an acknowledgement of the order. And on top of that, if you read more of these reviews, you'll find out that after like 30 days or so, if you keep hounding them, like, where's my money, where's my order, where's my money, where's my order, they'll offer you, for the inconvenience, since we can no longer do a return, we can give you like 10 to 30% of your money back. So they basically, it's kind of like swimming upstream here, that there's going to be a few enough fish to make it through, that they're still going to make their money. And people have actually done some research, sorry for my fault there, into how much money this company can make in a year. And they turn roughly $3 million in a year from what I'm seeing. And again, this entire video is my own personal opinion, but you can look up all this stuff for yourself here and see that many people have been ripped off, including my wife here. And I'd be willing to go to court and show them all the evidence of them ripping my wife off. So in the end of the day, these people have nothing but countless reports of them ripping off other people. They need to get their act straight and actually try to do it. And here's what I think happened. Because many years ago, when I actually used to buy some custom DVDs off of eBay, and we all know how the old burn-in process used to work, where we didn't have the cyclic redundancy check, where you actually had to slow down the speed of your burner. Because if you even touch your mouse burning a CD or DVD like 15 years ago, you'd have a chance of your computer basically flubbing and failing on the burn. And the problem with that was I used to spend $50 for DVD packs back then, and having like 40% of them get messed up if I even like tried multitasking on my computer and doing like a mouse touch, it sucked. But in any case, you combine that with the fact that we didn't really have multi-burners back then. When people were trying to do custom DVD sets, usually people, if they're going to fulfill custom orders, like even t-shirts, if you only have like 6 to 20 people working on shirts, don't take 38,000 orders, because 38,000 orders are going to take you 3 years to fulfill. In the same case as doing custom DVDs, if you're like one person doing custom DVDs, you might be able to do a few dozen sets a week. Don't try taking like 338 orders, because guess what? You're not going to be able to fulfill those orders. And I bought a custom DVD set one time from this person who seemed to have good reviews, but then in the course of like within a weekend, he took 87 orders, and he ended up just like getting burned out, not doing the orders at all, and keeping all the money, and they closed his PayPal account. But what I did is I said, hey, dude, just send me the DVD set, and I'll help people out with, people who've actually bought from me. I'll contact them, and I'll make sure they have a set. And this is kind of questionable at the time, but this is something that really didn't have like, it's something that's been abandoned for decades and didn't have any kind of like claims to actually being a TV or TV, like as far as DVD and anything. And it still has never come on DVD to this point, so it's just a very, very rare vintage collector thing. And you can't even see the show on YouTube at all. The only thing I've ever seen is something I have directly from, of course, like a VHS rip. But it is what it is.